everybody, my name is Nick Valero, and welcome back to Calls from the Multiverse. Today we got a special episode for you guys today. We got a reporter from the Daily Bugle. Can you believe it? One more photographer, really. But I can't believe it. Bryan met him at his last trip to Avengers Campus. What? How did he get that? Anyway, this guy is really entertaining. I haven't actually gotten the chance to meet him. Bryan called him earlier. You know what? Let me go ahead and give it to him so that way he can tell you everything about it. All right? Shoot it over to you, Bryan.
Hey, Nick, thanks for that little transition there, buddy. So like Nick said, I was the one in charge of getting the guests again this week. And luckily, I met this guest at my trip to DCA when we went to go visit Avengers Campus. Now, what I'm about to show you guys in the background is going to be a recreation of the event, because it's going to be a pretty exciting one. But yeah, basically, a couple friends and I went to DCA on a little vacation trip, and we happened to walk into Avengers Campus. I noticed this gentleman was kind of taking photos of the web slingers attraction, and was taking photos of Spider-Man specifically as he's doing the flip. And, you know, I wanted to approach him, see what was going on, because, yeah, of course, why not take photos of Spider-Man, right? This guy is pretty cool. This is like the Spider-Man doing the flip across the building. And as I approached him and asked him what he was doing, he kind of just looked at me weirdly and ran away. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I didn't want to chase him down. I didn't want to make a scene out of it, but he left behind a card. And in that card was a phone number for the Daily Bugle. And I was shocked because, I mean, yeah, Daily Bugle in real life? Whoa, okay, yeah, sure. I gave him a call, and sure enough, it led me to, this gentleman who we're about to interview. With that said, though, I think we're just going to leave it there. It's a little short story of how I actually met this guy. Let's just get straight into the interview. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about this one. When I was speaking to him, he kind of did seem like, he was into it. So let's get to it. Nick, go ahead. Take it away.
Oh, man. That's actually kind of weird, isn't it? Let's ask him about it, actually. Hold on. I think he's on the phone. Let me go ahead and make sure. Great. All right, hang on just a second. All right, Grant, you hear me? You got you? We got you?
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, why, Grant, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so low? I have your gains up.
I just can't. I can't talk really loud.
Oh, okay.
My boss is in the other room, so I'm not technically supposed to be on the phone.
Well, then, unfortunately, they gave you the wrong host today because I'm extraordinarily loud. So I'll try to keep it down for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, why do you go to Avengers Campus? One of our co-hosts, he said that he found you at Avengers Campus. You took a photo of him, and then you just ran off. Why didn't you stay and take credit for the photo? You looked really cool.
Oh well, to be honest, it's been hard trying to get pictures of Spider-Man, the real Spider-Man. So I was just happened to be at California Adventure, and I was like, okay, this is my chance to get good photos. And it's just I give them off to JJ, and he sometimes puts them up. So at least I have backups. That's what they're basically my backups.
So how many of the actual Spider-Man photos have you gotten?
0.
Huh. So instead of being backups, those are your main.
Yeah, technically they are. Yeah. They're hard. He's hard to get, to be honest.
I bet he's fast.
I don't know how the other guy did it. Each time they were just basically perfectly centered and everything. I don't know how he did it. I'm almost jealous of him.
The other guy? Which other guy are we talking about?
I think his name was Parker, I believe.
Parker.
Yeah,
Peter Parker, right?
I think so, because that's what Jonah sometimes calls me.
He calls... I'm sorry, what?
What?
Wait, he calls you Parker?
Yeah, that's not my name.
Yeah, I know. It's Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gibson's a very popular guitar. I mean, how could you miss that?
It's my boss. I think he has some sort of issues with him. Or separation issues, I think.
Separation issues?
Yeah.
So does he bring up Parker a lot?
Basically.
If you give a percentage of a day, how much does he bring up?
97%.
Ha. He might have a problem.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, how is it working for the Daily Bugle? Like, what exactly is your position? He told me that you were a reporter / photographer.
Yes, and also
at the Daily Bugle.
head photographer as well too.
Head photographer.
Yes,
Nice.
and I'm also an intern as well.
That's not how that works. That's
I try to tell my boss that, but he is very cheap. Likes to cut corners.
You heard it here folks. J. Jonah Jameson is cheap. But so wait, so you're an intern, but also the head photographer. Aren't there other photographers inside of the Daily Bugle?
Apparently not. I thought there was. There was a guy named Brock, but he just left the face of the earth. And then now Parker's gone. He moved on to work at some sort of science lab, I think. I didn't even know the guy was smart.
Right. AMAX, right? AMAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that in our universe too. Yeah, we hear all about it in like our books and stuff like that.
Yeah, do they cause like citywide destruction sometimes at your universe?
Well, they're fictional in ours.
What?
Never mind. So for that, in working for the Bugle, what exactly is it trying to capture photos? I know you were talking about Spider-Man before, but how is it trying to capture the villains? Have you gotten a Green Goblin? Have you gotten, the Rhino? Anything like that? Who's like the biggest catch you've gotten?
Boomerang?
I'm sorry, what?
Boomerang?
Boomerang.
Yeah, he apparently that's his name, and he just has like a big old boomerang on his mask, and he just likes throwing them at Spider-Man. They don't even land.
Wait. This is a man who throws a boomerang at a guy who can sense things getting thrown at him?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a poor plan.
Yes, you should see trying to give those photos to Jameson. He just basically throws the camera back at me.
I'm surprised he doesn't slap you.
He almost did.
That explains why you're so quiet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Jameson can't be all bad. I mean, he hired you. He gave you a job.
I was thankful too. It's hard getting a job here, but when I took the job, I should have looked into it more, because he's very high strung.
I mean, how high strung are we talking? I mean, I've had bosses before that yell at me. They get mad because I did something or anything like that. But
well,
I mean,
let's just say he gets mad when you just don't give him the right picture that he wants. I have about 20 pictures I'll give him, and he'll just laugh in my face and just throw them back at me. And then he'll say, "You'll get your paycheck when you get the right pictures."
But you're an intern. Doesn't that mean you don't get paid?
It's confusing to me too.
I mean, how much did Parker get? I mean, he was the head photographer at the Daily Planet for years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think almost a decade, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, how is it that how much was Parker getting compared to you?
Do
you happen to know?
I honestly don't know, because I think I'm starting to see why he left.
Why is that?
Because it seemed like he was only getting paid for pictures, every picture that he took, and even then, Jonah didn't take a lot of the pictures. Didn't take in all those pictures.
So you're saying that Jonah Jameson only pays for what Jameson wants to pay for?
Basically, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, in a business stand, I get that. I get it. But I have to my big thing is that if the job is so bad, why do you do it? I mean, why do you stay?
Well, there's a number of reasons. There is some good people here. Robbie's cool. He's a cool dude. He always calms you down and stuff. He's always there when I have a panic attack or an anxiety as well too. He's always there with a cup of coffee, which is real nice. That's nice of him. But
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you say you have panic attacks?
Yeah, I was
meltdowns?
a perfectly fine person before this job too. But working for J. Jonah Jameson for just under a month, I got panic attacks within the first 2 weeks.
Parker!
Yeah.
Oh,
Where are my photos, Parker?
But sir, I'm Gibson.
Gibson?
Yes.
Well, I'm not paying you to correct me. I'm asking you where the photos are, Parker.
Well, I have them. I'll give them to you when they're ready. They're just still developing right now.
Excuse me. Are you on the phone?
No. Yes, but I'm on the phone with my mom.
All right, Parker. Gibson. Whatever it is that your name is.
Mm-hmm.
I expect those photos of Spider-Man on my desk tomorrow, 6 a.m. sharp.
All right, JJ, I will.
You're lucky.
Wow. That's really all I can say is wow.
Yeah, I think I should better go because I didn't even develop those photos yet.
Which photos of Spider-Man are you actually going to use?
Oh, the ones from California Adventure.
He hasn't questioned on the fact that the suit's different?
Let's just say this is the 5th photo he took from California Adventure and put it on the front page. So.
Hey, man, you do you.
Yeah.
Because right now it sounds like you're making some money.
Thank you.
Are you still on the phone?
I'm about to hang up right now, Jonah.
I want a photo of Spider-Man doing that whole backflippy thing. Those
Got
were
it.
great photos he took for me last time.
Yes, all right, got it.
I'm not joking.
Clearly.
Hang up the phone now.
Okay. All right,
All right, well.
I gotta go, yeah.
All right, Grant. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it this time. Go ahead and make sure that everything works out, all right? All right, Grant. We'll talk to you next time. Whew. Now, that was one of the more entertaining ones. I mean, come on. J. Jonah Jameson being cheap? Yeah, I could see that coming. Wow, guys. That was amazing. We got to talk to somebody that actually worked at the Daily Bugle. That's incredible. Speaking of news networks, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Go there, find vlogs, find everything else. You also get a little counter saying when our next podcast is coming out, Wednesday at 11:30. Go to our Facebook, our Instagram, Twitter. Renee's doing an awesome job keeping that updated and everything like that. You guys go check that out. Hit the notification button. Also, ring that bell. Subscribe. Why not? You liked this? You might like something else. Also, wait, what? Hang on. The phone's re-ringing. Hello? What the? Hang on, guys. Wait up. Let me get this on. Hang on. Hold on. Hello?
I'll have you know, sir, that if you were bothering my interns from the, I can't even speak right now how angry I am at you.
Is it? Who is
Sir,
this?
because you are bothering my interns
Who-
from getting photos of Spider-Man out there.
Who is this? You sound like you're about to pop a blood vessel.
My name is J. Jonah Jameson. Have you ever heard of the Daily Bugle?
Oh.
Do not call this number again. You hear me? I will have you persecuted.
Well, I mean, that's fine with me.
You're fired.
I don't work for you.
Hey guys, it's me again. So real quick before we wrap up the video, I just want to thank my buddies John and Stuart for helping me out with this video. Without them, I wouldn't be able to recreate the scene that you guys saw when we met the guy, and Stuart for helping out with the camera work. The camera work that was involved for filming the DCA portion of it. So thank you guys. Show them some love in the comments. Thank him, because without them, again, this video wouldn't have happened. So thank you guys once again, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys want to follow us, all our socials and links to websites will be in the description below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, just like Nick was saying. Hopefully we'll see you guys again. Take care.